So this was probably the hardest request I got, asking me to fuse my OC with an anime character. Hey guys, Sartdonic here, and welcome back to Drawing Your Comments. The first thing I'd like to say is, I don't really have a favorite anime character. It's just a really long list. As someone that takes a lot of inspiration in the way that I draw from various animes that I watch, I found it difficult to choose just one. Secondly, I revamped my OC to make it a little more aesthetically pleasing. It's definitely not because I'm lazy and wanted an easier design to make things a little faster to draw. The thing about my character's new design is that if I tried to fuse it with an anime character, most characters would not be recognizable. My character's most noticeable feature is now the paper bag. Most anime characters are recognizable by their facial features or insanely odd hair. If I covered Kakashi's face, for example, he could be mistaken for literally any leaf ninja. So I chose No Face from Spirited Away because I really like his design and his role in the movie's plot. For this design, I just put No Face's mask's markings onto the paper bag and made my character wear a dark hoodie to simulate No Face's dark body. To color this one, I did cell shading. It's a pretty simple way of adding depth to the drawing, and I have a tutorial on this planned as well. It's just a lot easier than normal shading, so I do it a lot more often now. One of the great things about digital art, other than Ctrl-Z, is that you can use the different functions available to take advantage of the fact that you can draw in layers. It's not like traditional art where you can make a mistake and ruin the entire piece. There are pros and cons to both, so it's important to consider your intentions before choosing a method. I was experimenting a bit with the coloring in this one. I usually like to put a background behind my drawings to make it complete. I didn't want to just put a gradient behind this one, because that would distract from my shading. So I played around with the different brushes in Fire Alpaca, and I found this brush called the analog brush, and it works really well when I wanted to make the clouds and the slow sort of gradient of the sky. I had to play around with the settings to get it to where I wanted it to go. It has a very interesting texture to it, I guess you could say, and I made it a lot bigger than it was so that it could make like a really lumpy sort of line so that it can look like clouds, I guess. Sai is great for a number of things, but for simple drawings I prefer to use Fire Alpaca. I like to use it because it's free, so that means that you guys can go get it on a computer and follow along, follow my advice, follow my tutorials, if you wanted to. I actually kind of like the way this turned out. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. And if you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Cheers!
So beautiful when you ride here with me.